and Big Dog Jimmy here. Let's get right to the fight. The fight's about to start between Hacran Diaz and Cub Swanson. This is going to be an awesome fight. I really like Cub Swanson. I've been a fan of his for a long time. Hacran Diaz, Diaz. It's not spelled like Diaz, like the Diaz brothers. I believe there is no relation with Hacran and Nick and Nate. To my understanding, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Maybe it's all the caffeine I've had. But Cub Swanson goes for a spinning leg kick, misses waiting for leg kicks, and he spun. So Hacran went with a overhand right. Cub is going forward. Hecron's going backwards. Hecron is wearing the white trunks, and Cub is in the black trunks. Hecron went with a swinging left. Cub went with a body shot. They both missed. Hecron gets punched in the arm by Cub. Cub goes for a leg kick, and it's his. Where's my water? My water bottle. I need my water bottle. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for live commentary, full fight breakdown, reactions, and much more with MMA, kickboxing, boxing, and so forth. So this is going to be a very interesting main card. There's been a lot that's happened to switch things up in this event, that surprised me. The main event, co-main event, just all over the place. Hecron connects with a left to the head of Cub, and Cub backs away. Now Cub's going forward. Kind of see Hecron with a leg kick. Cub and Hecron both looking for that angle. Hecron resets and comes right in on Cub, but punches his arm. This is going to be a very interesting tale of the tape. Who will win? Will we see a knockout, a submission victory? What's going to go down? Cub looked like he was going to go for some kind of spinning something, but he didn't. He did a little fake there. Ooh, Hecron punches Cub in the head when Cub came in for a body shot. He goes in for a right and connects with another right. Hecron did on Cub. Cub goes in for a left and ends up beating a shot by Hecron. Cub is doing more of the striking first. Hecron's doing a lot of counter striking. Cub goes in for body shots and ducks right away. So it's very interesting. Goes for a sliding punch kind of. Hecron comes in with lefts and rights. We're over halfway through the first round. It's a very intriguing fight. Definitely not what I expected. Not so far yet, anyways. But they're both feeling each other out in the first round. Some guys just let it all out there in the first round, and other guys kind of set things up and work on it for later in the fight. You never know, though. I mean, anything can happen at any point in time. Hecron just punched Cub a couple of times and Cub backed up. Hecron kicks Cub. Cub is looking for an angle, kind of getting more flat. And body kick by Cub. Cub switches up his stance. Cub, it looks like he wants to go for a kick. Hecron kicks him in the leg. Hecron comes to the left and right, kind of connects on the hands, arms, Cub. Cub is still in that same stance he's been in. With a left and a right by Cub. I think he connected maybe on one of them. He goes for some punches and ducks his head and misses. So now, just a minute to go in the round. Hecron goes after Cub. I don't believe he connected on either of those punches. Cub with a leg kick. Cub with a body shot. Diving in on that one. Cub's going back and forth, back and forth. Cub goes. Hecron with some massive shots onto Cub as Cub ducked and ate him. Just because you duck doesn't mean you're not going to get punched by the shots. I mean, it's kind of telling Hecron where his head's going to be from now on. That he's going to keep on just ducking, and Hecron's going to come connecting on some shot eventually, possibly. But 20 seconds to go. Hecron wanted to take down, did not get it, gets stuffed. Hecron gets a body shot from Cub and swings away and misses. A leg kick by Hecron. 10 seconds left. Hacran blasting away at Cub Swanson with some combinations. A spinning kick by Cub, and he misses. I'd have to say Hacran won that first round. By how I felt was that he won that first round. What's going to go down here in the second round between these two individuals? So we're commercial break right now, and it's definitely had an interesting feel to this fight. You know, I'm definitely looking forward to Habib Nurmagomedov fighting after this fight, and then we got the women in the strawweight division with Tisha Torres versus Rose Namajunas, and then we have Glover Teixeira versus Sugar Rashad Evans. That's gonna be a very fun main event. It sucks that Lyoto Machida came up dirty and he admitted to taking a substance, and then Ferguson got injured. Freaking Drew Dober ended up not getting a fight because his opponent ended up coming up with a potential strike. So there's been a lot of stuff's happened to this event. But here we go with the second round of Cub Swanson and Hacran Diaz. Hacran, Cubs in the middle of the octagon. Hacran with a leg kick to start things off. If you're just tuning in, Hacran is in the white and Cub is in the black trunks. So definitely not, oh, Cub knocks down Hacran. I don't even know what shot made him fall. Cub is just swinging away with multiple shots. Hacran is trying to stop him, trying to wrap him up, but Cub just keeps on swinging away, and Cub standing up. He goes in with a body shot, kicking the leg of Hacran. Hacran is just staying there. He wants to get an up kick, but Cub's holding his legs. So that was an interesting exchange somewhere. Cub hit him with something that knocked him down. I don't know whether it was a leg kick, body shot, head shot. I don't know. That was real interesting. Cub goes in. He's kind of in half guard. Hacran has got hold of one of Cub's arms, wrapping it up. He's letting it go. He's trying to go for a Kimura, but Cub's not having any of it. And Cub is on top trying to get full mount, but he's kind of side control half mount. And Hacran is still trying to dig for that arm of Cub, but Cub's not giving it to him. Cub ends up striking him, and Hacran's trying to sit up as Cub is grinding him out. Cub just punched him on the way up, so now they're standing back up. This is very interesting. Hacran throwing some heavy hands at Cub there and missing. Cub's resetting, looking for that spot, that angle again, setting up. Cub goes for a left and ducks and misses. Hacran comes in, swinging heavy hands and misses. Hacran connects on right on Cub. Cub backs out, back into the center of the octagon with both fighters. Hacran misses a kick and spins around. Swanson with a body shot to Hacran. Hacran is coming toward Cub. Cub has got his hands down to probably whip up some shots there. Cub's resetting, looking for that angle. Diaz, Hacran coming in with some shots. Cub swinging away, connecting with a left. A kick by Cub Swanson. Cubby with some lefts and rights, ducking his head while Hacran's swinging away. Now they reset back into the center of the octagon. Cubby's popping his legs around at the leg kick to Hacran. He changes his stance. Cub looked like he wanted to go with a side kick there. Hacran looked like he wanted to grab it. Ooh, Hacran with a left to Cub Swanson's head. They connected. Cub going for a body shot. I don't think he really connected much. We got 2 minutes to go in the second round. Cub Swanson with a leg kick and then a left to the jaw of Hacran. Hacran with a front kick and misses. Body shot by Cub. Hacran with a left. Cub with some body shots going for a right. leg kick. Hacran going for a takedown, gets stuffed by Cub, and then they break up the clinch. Hacran looks like Cub Swanson goes with a kick. Cub's resetting again, trying to find that angle, goes for a left, connects slightly, more gets the glove on the side of Hacran. Hacran goes with a right and hits Cub. Cub ducks down, and Cub eats another right from Hacran. Hacran with another leg kick, gets Cub leg kicked. Hacran so hard it knocked him down, and Hacran and Cub come up swinging away. Hacran with some crazy lefts and rights, they reset and they tap gloves, and then Hacran's chasing down Cub. Cub swinging away, getting swung on by Hacran. This one's very exciting. So they're both looking for that angle. Hacran getting some lefts and eating the left from Cub Swanson as well. Hacran goes with a knee, 30 seconds left, misses. They're back in the center of the octagon. Cub Swanson looking like he's resetting that angle. Hacran went with a kick and missed and spun around. Cub with a little chop kick. Cub Swanson. Cubby with a knee and connects and then hits a left on Hacran. 15 seconds to go. And it looks like we're going to be going to a third and final round here in a moment. They slug it out and they end up clinching up here at the end of the third round. And no takedown as Hacran wanted to sweep him down, but didn't. So we're going to a third round. So I would say that Cub won that round. So if I remember correctly, or 1 round apiece, because I gave that. I'm not bored, obviously. I'm just a little tired, and we got a lot more fights to go, so I'm going to need something to wake my ass up, some more caffeine. I had to see if there's some coffee all laying around here. Why would coffee be laying around? It should be in a pot or in a pitcher. So, anyways, if I remember correctly, I gave the first round to Hacran, the second round to Cub Swanson. So, this is going to be very interesting to see what happens in this third and final round of this fight, because if Cub wins the third round, then he wins the fight. If Hacran wins this round, then he wins the fight. So it's even apiece. It's anybody's fight, as far as I'm concerned. A leg kick. And then he hit him with a leg kick, and then he chipped him with a left that knocked him down, is what happened with that first knockdown. Cub swinging his hand around, getting ready for this third round. They come out, meet in the center of the octagon, no glove tap, as they're ready to throw down. Cub going in with the left and misses. Cub going for a shot and misses. A leg kick by Hacran that connects. Ooh, they both swing it away. Oobly doobly doobly. Swanson's clinched up with Hacran. Hacran looks like he's trying to set up for a guillotine, but nope, they break out of it. And here we go, 45 seconds done in the third and final round of this fight. Now, Cub, front kick by Hacran that just misses. Cub goes with another body shot and ducks. Cub, ate a straight left by Hacran. And then Cub goes for leg kick, kind of connects, partially did, not much. Hacran with a left and a right and a left, and connects with at least one of those. Some guys waving in the crowd, like, hey, you see me? So anyways, Cub Swanson is trying to set something up. Hacran seems like he wants to strike first, and Cub wants to counter strike. But I know Hacran's been doing a lot of counter striking as well. Left and a right by Hacran. Cub connects with a right. And now they're both kind of in the center of the octagon. Hacran seems like he's moving more forward. Now Cub's moving more forward. Well, they both collide and connect with shots on each other. Ooh, a body kick by Cub, kind of blocked by Hacran there by his forearm, but that's still gonna hurt. Spinning back heel kick by Cub that misses, connected with some part of the body of Hacran, but not the head where he was going for. 2.5 minutes to go, halfway through the third round. We are getting closer and closer to a judge's decision. Will we see a takedown attempt, a takedown? We get a knockout TKO victory here at the end of the fight. Cub ducks down, and Hacran lights him up with some shots. Hacran saying he got eye poked, and they're going with a timeout. Oh, time in. All right, I thought we were going to get a referee look, but only 2 minutes left. Ooh. Ooh, a leg kick by Hacran. Hacran with some combinations on Cub. Cub trying to find that angle. Getting a little flat-footed. Oh, he connects with the right and then a body shot. Cub Swanson with a left and a right. And Cub gets taken. Oh, a head kick to Hacran by Cub Swanson. After Cub got rocked by Hacran, he's just blasting away with lefts and rights while Hacran is on the ground. And he's raining down multiple shots with lefts and rights. And he's telling him not to put his hand into the cage. Cub Swanson has got his knees, and he went with the knee to the back of the thigh, and he's holding his legs, and Cub goes in a half guard onto Hacran with 1:15 to go. Wow, that was crazy. I thought we were going to get a TKO stoppage. Hacran's going for that Kimura again. Hacran's going for that Kimura on Cub, but Cub's fighting it off. Cub's trying to go for an armbar. Nope, he ends up getting out of it. Cub is standing up, holding on to the legs. Hacran trying to get an up kick. Cub kicks him in the butt. He butt kicked him in the butt. Spinning kick there by Cub while Hacran's on the ground. Are they going to stand him up for the last 20 seconds of the fight or not? It looks like Hacran's going to stay on the ground. And Cub comes in with a vicious punch onto Hacran and then blasts him with some lefts and rights, some heavy shots. Cub is blasting away on Hacran. Hacran's still laying down, and he hasn't been knocked out yet, but he's definitely dazed. Butt kick by Cub, and we get the buzzer going to a third, going to the judge's decision. Cub, I'd say, won this unanimous decision, 29-28. First round, Hacran. Second and third round go to Cub Swanson. So we'll find out in a moment when we go to the judges as to what they thought happened there, who won the fight. So it's going to be very interesting to see where they go with this. What is the judge is going to say when they see this, with their decision, you know what I mean? Cub definitely did enough with that leg kick, and then boosh, connected with a nasty right that rocked Hacran down in the second round. And that was the other one in the second round with a leg kick. Cub gets a nasty head kick to Hacran that took him down. And that was a forearm that knocked down Cub slightly, but he didn't go down. And he came up with a head kick on the Hacran. And I believe that is going to do it to where he ends up winning the fight over, over Hacran. I believe that's what ends up doing it for him. You know what I mean? So we'll be back in a moment. We're waiting for the referee's decision to let us know. So we're going to commercial real quick. So we'll be back in a moment, find out what the judges have to say. This was a fun fight for sure. Definitely a good fight. Both guys did an awesome job. Both are awesome warriors in the octagon. A really fun fight. I've always been a fan of Cub, so I'm glad that he came out with the second and third rounds like that. I was hoping to see a knockout victory, you know what I mean? But it don't always happen, so, happens sometimes, but not every time. So soon enough, they'll be back with the decision, and we'll find out what the judges have to say. Who won the fight? Who is going to take the victory home? I believe Cub Swanson did more than enough to win the fight, so won't be long. They'll be right back very soon with that decision, and we'll find out who won that fight. Who will be the winner? Cub Swanson by unanimous decision, I believe. So it won't be too much longer. So it'll just be a moment, and then they'll be back with the decision here. Both guys are really tough. Hacran definitely won the first round, so so let's go back. So what the fuck just happened? All right, so we're about back here in just a moment, waiting for them to go back. More Jones Peru setup. St. Peru versus Jones with the interim light heavyweight championship. I like St. Peru OSP, but I believe Jones is going to win. So here we go with the decision. What is going to be the decision? 3 rounds. The judges go. All 3 judges. 29-28. Winner by unanimous decision. Cub Swanson. Cubby Swanson does it once again and picks up another victory in his career. So it was awesome. Leave me a comment down below. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to Crazy Joe's Galaxy if you have not yet already. If you want to support the channel, share the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Eagle, coming back and fighting in the UFC next. We'll be back with that in a few minutes. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, Robbie Lawler, did they announce his next fight? I got a thing about UFC 201, but I haven't read the email yet. It's going to be interesting to see who he's going to fight and when he's going to fight. I can't wait to see Robbie Lawler fight again. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes with the Eagle Khabib.